A typical day in my life. Wow. On a day like Friday, for instance, it's typically a relaxed day. What I'll do is I'll only have one class on Friday, the Spanish class. Most of my classes are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So typically my days start off at office hours with SRT. I'm a team leader, the chair of fundraising and marketing. And typically what I'll do is I'll stop by the office, say hi to Miss Carter. Then, during my office hours, I'll typically, get some homework done, things like that before class. But in like my day-to-day routine, I think probably the highlight of my day is the car ride in the morning between my roommate and I. I live off campus and we commute, we carpool together to school. I think some of those conversations that we had were pretty fun.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Did you call
You can go on the website, check.
Did you call
Verified
Apple?
facts.
Did you call Apple?
Verified facts.
Did you call Apple?
Yes, I did call
No,
Apple.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You know why? Because Steve Jobs is dead, so you didn't call Apple.
I called Apple. Doesn't mean.
No.
So Steve Jobs died.
If you're calling
Steve
Apple,
Jobs died.
that means
and
you called Steve Jobs.
I did
if
call
he's
Steve
dead,
Jobs.
You can't call Apple.
We had a seance.
That is bull.
We
Now
had a
you're
seance.
lying.
We had a
Now you're
seance
lying.
and we called Steve
Now
Jobs
you're lying.
over dead phone. Yes,
Now
we
you're
did.
really lying.
Yeah, we called Steve Jobs
I've
over
never
dead
heard
phone.
somebody lie so much.
No, we called Steve Jobs over dead phone.
You're lying. I would not want to date, and I hate this. I really don't like this song. We like to. I'm gonna change this station.
No, why would you do that?
It's the same song.
Sing it.
I hate this song so much. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
This is not what you do on a regular basis. Why are you
This is what I do on a day-to-day basis.
sing to a camera and be weird? Nope. I'm driving. I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Good.
But those is probably the highlight of my day. On a day like Friday, typically if, the weekend's starting.
Friends. How many of us have friends? Before we go any further, let's be friends. How many of us have friends? You don't want to be in my selfie video. Friends.
I'll go get food after class. Maybe stop by Five Guys, something like that. After that, typically I'll go home, enjoy the night. Because today was such a, I'm gonna say boring day. Friday was such a boring day, but I decided to open up Instagram. Some of the followers that I have, I allowed them to ask me some questions about Hampton, about myself, just in case I want to get to know a little bit more about my day-to-day routine and everything like that. To answer that question, honestly, moving from Southern California to the East Coast was quite the transition. Nothing's like California, nothing's like home, to be honest. But it wasn't all that difficult. I still really can't get used to the cold, but in terms of culture shock or anything like that, I really never had any. Hampton University has really helped me get acclimated to everything. So the transition from moving from Southern California to the East Coast was really difficult. Joining SRT at Hampton really was sort of a no-brainer. You really can't be a part of SRT unless you really love Hampton University and have a passion for your school. So that was instilled in me quickly once I came to Hampton University, and once I found out what the student recruitment team did. They gave tours, did local recruiting, community service. They were a big presence on campus. I decided to join in. And in my short time in the team, luckily I've been fortunate enough to become an integral part of the team. I'm now a team leader, the chair of fundraising and marketing for the team. So joining SRT really, when I first came to Hampton University, was a no-brainer because I was passionate about this. Wow. It has. It really has. Not that I didn't, have an appreciation for Black women before. You see, I'm Black, African American. My parents are, particularly my mother, my grandmother, my stepmother, my aunt. All of them have, been integral parts of my upbringing. So I've had an extremely high appreciation for Black women, but in terms of young Black women and how I look at them in regards to relationships and my professional life and things of that nature, Hampton has enhanced my appreciation for Black women. To be blunt, there's nothing more attractive than seeing some of these girls on campus and they're the trailblazers that they are. It's you can't help but be attracted to it when you see somebody that's just as ambitious as you are, or has this drive and this way to carry themselves. They don't settle for less. So it really has. Hampton has definitely shaped. Well, actually, it's done a little bit of both. It's kept me on the path that I've been on so far, which is in business. But I think it's made it more focused. What I've learned, all the things that I've learned, has helped me not to just see. Most people say, "Oh, I want to go into business," and really don't have a comprehensive understanding, a holistic understanding of what that means. So my lessons in the 5 MBA program at Hampton University really has helped me focus. Rather than it's helped me focus where I want to go in my career path. It's also made things more consistent in that I'm more sure than ever that my skill set fits my major, my own personal skill set. So with that being said, I think Hampton University is done a little bit of both. To wrap things up, this has been a day in my life. I hope some of the things that you saw in the video prior to this, and the questions and the answers that I gave during the Q&A session, I hope they all really helped you guys. I'd like to thank you all for watching and enjoying the day in my life.